Lerdo of Team eToro Pilipinas. Welcome to our nightly stream, and we're back basically. We kind of like paused, nag-pause po tayo like, I don't know, for a few weeks. Kasi medyo naging sobrang busy tayo. But we're finally back. So, gold evening sa lahat sa nasa Pilipinas ngayon and sa ibang nasa, labas ng Pilipinas, gold morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. Alrighty, so, let's jump right to it, right? I actually closed a few trades already. This is our high risk account, by the way. And, when we're day trading, that would mean I'm mainly using my high risk account, which is this one with the HR, FJVille HR. Although I also have my other account, which is a popular investor account and mainly focus on low risk strategy, right? But I may also day trade there, but with a lower risk. All right, so clarification that. So by the way, if you have questions, please feel free to post it sa chat natin, and then we'll try to go back. We'll also resume our daily questions, and we'll highlight that throughout the stream, and we'll answer that with you guys also, and we'll discuss. All right. Okay. Let me go back to our high risk account because that's the one I'm right now actively trading. You are seeing I have a 5 positions. 2 of them actually already closed kanina, nag-TP siya. Right? And we're looking for that another entry right now. We're also looking for other currency pairs if there is a possible entry. But right now, oil has since is doing actually the volatility for me is just enough, at least for our short time frame strategy, right? So if you've seen yung mga previous videos natin sa YouTube channel, which you will find the link down on the description, or if not, I think I forgot to post it. It's a description, but you could Google my name, Jed Villardo, and andun yung you should be able to find the first top 3 results there. So Google would be my YouTube page, and you'll find a playlist there, right? Ito yun, Jed Villardo. Google natin, and that's my YouTube channel, right? And when you go to our page, you should be able to see the playlist there, right? Day trading journey natin. You could play all through it, and you'll understand more about the terminologies if you're a newbie, right, in day trading. Then I strongly suggest you start there because we are trying to cover there from like top to bottom, from newbie, from setting up your charts, how you were trading it, how we're trying to understand it, right? Alrighty, so let's see. Yeah, good to be back, Christine. And we'll try to do this more often, as much as we can. Our mindset is full time, but it's just that yung oras, right? We need to sleep also. By the way, paki-share this post, and if you're watching this right now in our Team eToro Pilipinas, it's actually already public. So that means you could share any post that we post in our group outside your wall to your friends, to the other groups that you're members to. You could share this stream too. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for another entry. Like I showed you guys, we already closed 2 entries kanina. And I saw an opportunity kanina, so that's why we opened. Let me sort that. Ayan, we opened kanina like around 9:52, right? That's 9:52. Leverage times 20 and 30, and we're lowering our leverage. If you also have watched our previous streams, medyo mataas yung leverage natin ginagamit kasi we're trading at shorter time frames like this one, the one to or actually not this one, but this one. Let me drag it here. Ayan, the 1 to 15 minutes time frame, right? The 4C chart or 4 chart setup ko. And if we're playing here, that means we need to be more attentive, kumbaga, sa changes of time frame because we're basing our executions on these time frames, diba? So we're looking for that time frame continuity. If I remember that, and if we're trading here and if we miss it, if we miss the opportunity, like right now we see that's going down, but it's not yet like happening. Okay, we just added another trade there, and let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna edit that real quick. And I just added a trade, and let's refresh that. See, para makita nyo real time. Yan, all right. So I just added that trade, not that one, but this one at 86, right? 60.86. And if you're looking at the short time frames, we are seeing that in the next at least 15 minutes, it's going to drop again, right? The volatility is like jumping back and forth, parang like seesaw siya, right? And we're betting on that, right? We're betting on that right now. Although, meron tayo mga early positions 2 days ago, right? Still there. Parang na-trap siya because nag-rally up yung oil, right? Way up to, if we look at, let's open our day chart. Let's drag our day chart here. Right, nag-rally siya bigla to the highest around 61. Right, 61. Or actually more. Yeah, that yesterday it rallied as high as 61.17, right? And medyo nagbabadya siya mag-break. But based on my technical analysis, my own, right? I've done my homework, right? And I see it like it's actually forming that trend, right? That means it's about to go down. If you're just gonna base your decision, or not like base your decision, but if you're gonna look at our RSI here down, this portion here, right? Ito, clearly over bought na siya, right? So that would mean that anytime soon it's gonna break down a lot. Even our MAs or moving averages, right, is telling the same thing or the same story. So we're just waiting for that. Although I doubt that yung news about Trump's ongoing impeachment. By the way, let me correct it. Everyone is assuming that he's already impeached. No, he's not. He's on his way, right? Yeah, it's medyo misleading. Like if we check the news, right? Let me drag the news tab that I have here, right? It's like hot topic right ngayon. So CNBC, when they first posted it, parang yung one-liner lang, yeah, Trump has been impeached. Parang ganon, like, kasi I guess nag-uunahan sila i-posting news, right? But then actually that's very misleading. He's not yet impeached. It's going to be in the Senate this coming Monday, I think. Right, still there. Right, so it's still pending. Hindi pa siya like full kasi there's stages, di ba? Hindi siya ganun kadali. So it takes time. So yun, I guess yeah, it's not a good thing to be like labeling right away because it's misleading. Some thinks that it might affect gold. I don't think so. Or the US dollar, no, it's not affected. Look at that price right there, right? The US dollar is like at plus 10, and the market has already been open, right? Nag-open na yung market like an hour ago. So I don't think that's really affecting it that much yet, right? Although unless may big news na naman ng mga um, trade deals and whatnot. Although let me talk about the deal a bit. Wala naman siyang actual deal yet. It's just like pausing of trade tariffs. Wala siya exactly deal na na-sign pa so far. The phase one is not yet there. It's just that nag-ease lang kumbaga. Kaya like nag-rally yung US market. If you look at gold here, look at this. Well, if let's look at the day chart. And by the way, if you want to learn and how to do this charting, we also have that video in our YouTube channel about how to set up a chart, and we'll post more um, discussing more focused on the specific areas of like discussing the specific indicators kumbaga. Right now I'm showing you this gold right here and yung mga trend that nakikita ko in prediction when I was trading it few months back. It was actually going down. Right now it's kind of going sideways, and I actually pre-plotted my prediction that it's gonna swivel like this and then go down, di ba? Apparently hindi siya nangyaring ganun, obviously, because my uh, the mixed signals usually is unpredictable, di ba? So ito nag-sideways siya, and it's basically just waiting for a big news again, positive or negative, whatever it may be, we will know. All right, let's go back to our port here. So let me go back to the US oil. US oil WTI crude oil is what we're trading right now, di ba? This is the 4C, basically yung swing trade natin. Right now, I'm also including my swing trade to the 4 hours. Gawin natin yan. Let's see. Let's choose 1 hour here and then 4 hours. And then to the day, right? So yung time frame continuing natin, medyo in-extend ko to adjust on my own availability right now. Kasi I can't like sit down straight for like 3-4 hours, especially since I'm working, right? So I had to adjust, di ba? So adjust muna tayo and look for that opportunity. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually adding a new position right there. Also, if you notice, yung pricing dito, it's very different, right? Let me open because we're looking at TradingView TVC na exchange, right? And eToro is on its own a broker, right? They have their own prices. Okay, you would see if we open oil, it will say prices by eToro, right? It's their own price. May meron silang sariling price difference and buy and sell, right? So kaya iba yung price na nakikita niyo dito. But I'm using TradingView mainly because I'm very familiar with it, and it's easy also for me to navigate, and then mas madali din siya mag-plot. I mean, that's my preference only. You really don't need to use it also. And so I'll just refresh the page and just added a new entry point at, let's see, let me sort, 6090. Kanina nag-add tayo 6086, now 6090 with the same leverage times 30, and our TP target right now for now. And by the way, please do not blindly execute your trades. Baka ma-FOMO kayo. Please always exercise due diligence, right? That means plot it and plan it also based on your availability. And this strategy right now that I just updated recently for the past like 5 to 6 weeks, I think, that I've been using this. By the way, good evening to Mr. Padilla and Sir JM, Boss Mentor JM. All right, welcome guys. So yeah, I just updated my strategy, and if you see here, and again, you could see this replay later on sa YouTube channel natin. I will post it there, so you could backtest. You could clearly see our open price right here. This is the current one, and this is the pip, basically the change, right? And we're averaging down right now to 60.67, right? I'm trying my best to look for that exit point. Well, clearly, right now, if you look at our history, actually, we're already on a very positive side sa higher account natin. Look at that, 43%, right? That's overall gain on our account. However, this is a higher account and we have copiers here. And this is another thing that we're trying to do right now. Look at that, 38 na lang. Very good. And we're trying to cycle back. Just a quick background sa hires account natin. We actually created this account um, by, popular demand ng community natin, which is the Team eToro Pilipinas, right? So we started trading um, publicly, and there was a big demand to have a hires account. We already have an account, low risk account, of course, which is this one, right? Star, which is a popular investor account, and you could freely copy that without a account or asset under management limitation. However, itong hires account natin, if you try to copy that right now, you'll probably see this error message, right? And well, this is another message here because we just traded more than 80 or 90% of our portfolio. And you'll see that warning about sa risk score natin. But usually, in the past few days, when we're trying to lower it down, kasi nga, the only time that a copier could copy a hires account is, when our risk is lower than 8, which is 7, right? And AUM, or the asset under management, is below around 20,000, right? We can't see that actual amount. Even myself, I can't see it. There's no dashboard like this one here. I'm, by the way, logged in my low risk account, right? The popular investor account. And you could see that I have a dashboard here, right? And the dashboard there actually shows the copiers, right? Not real time, but it shows, right? It shows not the actual amount though, but at least alam natin sino yung nakaka-copy, right? And we could reach out if we really have like a strategy like this sa HR account natin. However, wala eh. Wala tayo dun. So, the it's a big thing before we even started our HR account or our hires account. Like, I think, August, right? Here, yung ang daming Trump indicators na nangyari. Kaya we had a negative 27 right off the bat when we started August. Is one big thing that we require was cooperation, right? And this hires account will never work if walang cooperation. And that's what's exactly happening right now. And we're trapped here sa AUM, and we're trying to cycle back, kumbaga, reset, like not necessarily zero copiers, but the most important part is the AUM maglow siya, like below the threshold, which is 20,000, as I've been told, right? Right now, it's obviously not because hindi makakopy yung ibang members natin. And we usually do this, like yung copying in a day, because the moment na mag-hit like around 1-2 p.m. every day, then you'll miss the chance to copy kasi mag-close siya, mag-update yung system, like this one here. Stops updated on a daily basis, 00 GMT, and that's around between 1 to 2 p.m. our time, Cebu time, Philippines time, right? So yun yung goal for the past 7 days actually, and medyo napuno na ako. And I posted something recently, right? So and this is a shout out to all our copiers, hires account natin, and please cooperate that stop copying. Of course, not right now because we have open positions, diba? And that would mean that you're gonna lose some money, right? If you're gonna exit right now forcibly, do not do that, of course. But when it's closed, and I am aiming to close that within the day or before end of the week, right? So if we could do that, the better. And thank you very much, right? If that's not going to happen within next week, then we might probably open a different account, right, and start all over. And that would mean we'll have two high risk account, right? And every time that this happens, we'll switch back and forth. Someone told me in our Discord earlier, one of our members, active members, they could simply just copy both. True, but would they want to copy and let their money kind of not rot but stagnant yung pera nila dun sa isang account when we're not trading it, right? No, I don't think so. I won't do that. It's not actually ideal, but the goal is to have that flexibility, right? We can't like have this uh, moment again, again, yung parang nag-stuck tayo. The reason why again that we're trying to cycle back and zero out as much, or not really necessarily zero, but lower down the overall under management natin dito, or the overall amount of copy money, right? Is to let everybody in, right? That's the main goal, right? Kasi so sabay-sabay tayo. Pag nag-lower yung AUM and then I will lower the risk, diretso-diretso tayo, papasok lahat ng gusto mag-copy right away. We've reached, if you see the numbers here, 42, we were actually over 100 copiers last month, right, when we first started. So, ayan, that's the goal. And this is our high risk account. So if you are curious, when to copy, then watch out for the announcements. You could either follow this account or just watch for a post in our Team eToro group, which is already public right now. You should be able to see it real time, right? Ayan, okay. Oh, nag 61 na. Okay, we're gonna add another position right there. Okay, good thing nakapasok ako sa okay, nakapasok ako sa 1690. Gonna add one more. There we go. All right, let's see. Ayan, so I opened nakapasok tayo sa 1690, 97 and 98. Alrighty, so we're gonna set that. And let me refresh the page so you'll see. Okay, so we're doing the El Rapido move natin, which was coined by our one and only Bensky. That means we're actually using the rapid buy and sell settings. And you could find this dito sa settings nyo, right? In your account. I will open it because you'll see something private details in my account. But you could set that trade setting, right? And automatic mag one click trading yung mangyayari. So when you click buy and sell, you automatically trigger and open the position. Right now we have 9 positions. And by the way, we're probably going to end our stream in a bit. We have more time. Sorry, let me read the comments. Hey JM. Yeah, huge return already. Yeah, flexibility is the key, definitely. You don't want to be just stagnant, kumbaga. Ayan. So nagbaba just 61. It's actually already broke that level the other day. So we're playing on that field. Yung chance natin na makapasok in and out. When it goes up, papasok tayo, of course. When it goes down, then we exit, right? That's at least that's the goal. Ayun, nag-new 2-year record high na naman yung AMD. Nice, very nice. Good returns. Ayan, it's about to drop. And nag-cross na naman yung stochastic natin dito. When it's crossing, and the blue, by the way, is the fast stochastic. That means nagbabadya siya pababa. It's pointing downwards. And our MACD is showing weakening. That means it could be a sign now we're going down. at least on this time frame. That's a 1 minute time frame, by the way. 60 seconds, right? Alrighty. Let's see. And we're gonna open another one. Okay, we just added another position right there at 60.98. The same position kanina. And we'll refresh that. There we go. Ayan, alright. Okie dokie. Let's sort that. Okay, there we go. So you can see I have two 60.98 positions opened. Almost at the same time. Seconds lang yung... Well, not really seconds, that's minutes. So 11:40:37 your first execution. The other one is 11:40 after like 6 minutes or 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. Ayan, so now it's going down slowly. Kanina, nakuha natin tong yung big drop kanina, so that was good. Kaya nag-TP right away yung two positions natin, early positions. And now we're waiting for that another drop. And it could potentially just hit probably 4 positions natin, if that happens, of course, that deep again. And if not, then we're good, because we actually use times 30 as our leverage here. And the leverage is, the leverage feature is really, really interesting, because you could play around and adjust it based on, again, your risk appetite, your profile, your budget, right, for your capital. And in my situation, in my case, I find times 20 and times 30 relaxing, actually. Relaxing. Based on my situation, right? And you don't have to copy that kind of setup, diba? You don't have to. But you could test it out sa virtual account nyo, right? You could do that. So right now, basically, we plan our trades, we look for the entries, and we, set up our exits. That means our TP target. You can see that here. And this is not real time, by the way. So that's why I don't recommend you watching our public account, but instead copying it, right? That's the best way. So you see, ayan, it's turning green. But yeah, so we plan our trades, we find our entries. Yan, nakita natin yung entries. Now, we're just waiting for our exit and our TP, ideally TP natin. If that hits, then it's great. Then if not, then we're gonna look for the next time frame, which is up to 4 hours, right? 4 hours, 1 hour. And it's still looking good for us because we're still oversold, right? Oversold pa rin siya, at least, in these time frames. Even on a day, it's still oversold. So we're gonna wait for that and take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of it. Ayan, green na siya. And we might see another TP event, or that means take profit event. Real time, live, ayan. Ayan, 98 na. It's actually dropping right there. So if it drops back in this level, our support level, by the way, this is 1 second, right? So this is the quickest time frame that we could look at in this account. This is, by the way, a premium account, so the 1 second is not available. It's a free account, so TradingView. So once that hit back here, this level, automatic magdi-TP yung target nat, yung first 4 positions natin on top, which are these. Isla dito. Yung open natin above 60, 90 pataas, automatic siya magdi-TP because we use the same TP target, right? So basically what I do is I come in, get out, come back in, get out, and looking at how US oil right now, or the crude oil is right now going up and down, swing, seesaw, then this is a good opportunity for that rhythm, right? We look for that rhythm, we ride it, just back and forth, right? And that's basically it for today, right? So before we end our stream, also, I almost forgot. Question for the day. Let's see. Let me look for the list. So we'll have that again. It's been a while, but I've been. Mm, saan ba yung? Ayan. I have been collating the questions, right? So, where is it? Ayan. Let's see. Let's choose one question. Or if you have, by the way, a question right now, you could post it as a comments, and I'll try to answer it if I know the answer, of course. Let's see. I'll give you guys like 5 10 minutes. I'll drink my tea while waiting for the RTP to manifest or show up. Right? It's still struggling to go down. That's 15 seconds. This is the swing time frame natin. It's still good. So that's why I'm kind of confident because yung time frame continuity natin, yung TFC is looking good, right? Tea is good, right? Healthy tea. Ayan, all right. So medyo nawala yung momentum. And our Bears, go Bears, medyo nag-break or something. Ayan. It's a good drop right there. And if you notice, yung pricing is very different here. Ayan. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna wait for this another drop like this. And ayan, nagbabadya na siya. And it looks like it's showing this trend right now. Of course, there's always a risk that we could be wrong. We're not perfect, right? Um, so, but of course, given our TA and our monitoring, we'll look out for that. That's the reason why ginamit natin yung times 20 and times 30 leverage to make sure that we don't get hit if meron mang big whip, right? So we're kind of safer on that side. Ayun, there's a one question. Actually, yes, it's kind of related. Yung top question that I've been getting for the past week is the question was like how I look at my executions or how I plan it. So the question here from, I can't pronounce your name because it's somewhat in not in English, but it's LK. I guess LK, right? LK. So yung question is, boss, what are your time frame? So here, so my time frame, iba, it varies basically, right? It varies. Depende sa availability mo or availability ko. In my case, my availability is I could handle looking at my chart. Well, at least in my setup here in my office, I have multiple screens, so I could like watch it back and forth, diba? But when you execute, you would want to look for the best sweet spot, kumbaga, like based on your availability. So let's say, for example, if I have at least some from some time to time an hour to look at my trades or my chart, then I would use the 1 hour time frame, right, as my maximum time frame. So for example, here I have a four chart setup here, dito sa trading view, and this is the maximum time frame here in the fourth lower right chart. This is 60. That means 60 minutes, right? This is 1 hour. So I start with 15 seconds on top, right? And I use that as my, reference. Dito yung mabe-base. Of course, it's part of our strategy to add another layer of protection for us is that you would want to prepare for your exit, right? Just in case, or let me rephrase that, prepare for another exit from your original one, right? Because you planned your trades, right? Make sure you plan them, you not just blindly execute them. So you plan them. So of course you planned your entry. For example, kanina nag-enter tayo sa 60, 90 something, right? This price range here. And we plan to exit here at another support level sa 85, right? Sa 85, 60, 85s. So when that hits back down, automatic may exit tayo, right? TB target. That's good. But what if it doesn't happen, right? What if mali tayo? And that happens most of the time, actually. Not most of the time, but it happens from time to time. It's inevitable, nagkakamali talaga tayo. It happens. So if that's the case, then you'd like to prepare for another longer time frame, right? And that would mean you sitting there patiently and, wag kang masyadong kabahan as long as you prepare for that. So here, in my situation, this is the 1 hour 4 chart, di ba, LK? And this is, again, my swing, kumbaga, the swing time frame. So I'll adjust this. I'll switch this to 1 hour, 4 hours, and then the day. Right? So ito yung swing time frame natin. So just in case hindi siya mangyari dun sa lower time frame ko, which is my original core time frame, which is 30 to an hour, right? 30 minutes to an hour. Then I would look for that exit here, so 60 minutes to a day, right? Which is 24 hours. And right now, our entry is still looking good, right? We were actually lucky earlier that we were able to trigger and get out fast and earn something kanina, right? Pag-drop dito, and it rallied back up again. And now we're waiting for that opportunity, the opportunity na mag-drop ulit siya. That's why nag-entry tayo multiple times dito, right? And we have like 5 at 60.85 pataas, right? The price. And of course, the 60.85 is not using the TP, the same thing here. So I'm betting on 67.7. So if it drops, kaboom, papababa dyan, automatic TP yung first 5. And so on and so forth. And rinse and repeat lang, right? That's how we do it. Okay? I hope I answer your question, and I hope, na-answer natin yung question. Yung sa ibang nagtanong about how we execute our trades. I'll probably title this video later on, looking for time frames, or what is going to be my time frame, right? Because I think that will be very useful sa subscribers natin. Alrighty. And by the way, I found out my link. If you want to get notified with our new post, I just posted the link to our channel in the chat. You could go ahead and go there and please subscribe and make sure to enable yung I think notification button, the bell button, right? Ito, naka-autoplay siya. Right, the bell button, which one you will see once you subscribe here. Nandito na bell button. That will, trigger notification on your phone, or your email, every time that we have a new video that we post. And we'll be posting this later on when I'm available. Right. So right now, that's it. That's our entry. And so far, we've closed 2 trades. And we'll be monitoring that, of course, throughout the day. If you want, you could also monitor that, and you could, test it out sa virtual or paper trading nyo. You could simply just switch here your account to virtual and then start, testing it with 100,000 testing account. By the way, if maubos nyo yun, wag kayong mag-alala. You could actually restart it or reset it. You just need to contact our help support from this page, right? Contact help support. Click that and then contact support, and then just specify what you need, right? Be more descriptive para mas madali kang matulungan. Alrighty, guys. So thank you again, guys, for watching today. It's good to be back, and I think we scheduled. If you want to know when we're gonna be online again, you could go to our events page. It's a group natin, right? Events page, and there will be like a calendar there. Our next live stream will be tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow. Yeah. December 20, right? December 19, Philippines time, of course. So December 20, around the same time, around 11. And I hope to see you again next time, tomorrow. Uh, Thank you, JM. And, watch out for the post and notifications. And again, thank you, Laksa, Gold, evening, morning, afternoon. Ingat-ingat po tayo. Ingat po. Ingatan niyo po yung capital niyo. Always ask questions if you're unsure. Always practice due diligence, right? Research, prepare, and strategize your trades. All right, maraming salamat. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.